For us was very important to create Oukan in Berlin, to give Berlin a space where people can come down.
It's totally possible to have a fantastic dining experience just with vegetables and fruits.
My name is Huy Thong. I'm the founder of Oukan, and I'm also the interior designer of Oukan.
My name is Erik. I'm a co-founder of Oukan. We created the idea of having a space for healthy plant-based food and tea. And our challenge or our idea was we wanted to show the people that you can have a very joyful and very tasty experience on a fine dining level just with plant-based ingredients.
We have these kind of very clean, but also lots of in-depth flavors, Japanese temple food. Buddhist food is very centered around seasonality. At the core, we just kind of work around what's available and how nature evolves. Okay. So I'm Vick. I am the head chef at Oukan. Basically, every dish we have is centered around something fermented. The ferments that we produce is Japanese inspired. We use this to then push a Japanese temple food kind of cuisine.
This is a very big bonsai tree. For us, it's important to have in this space also one element that is alive. You always have to take care each season, and you work with the tree. So you live together with the tree and develop together certain space and energy.
We only had the 4 or 5 lights which were shining right from the top to give it light, but then we saw that the lower leaves didn't have enough light. And so we installed a second set of lights from the one side, and we saw this still isn't enough, so we went a third time and added more lights, and then it was happy again. And it was growing nicely again and having fresh green leaves. So yeah, together we went through some crisis, but we made it in the end.
Burnt wood in the Japanese house is very important. They use it in different ways, and here we also use the charcoal to also to help reducing the sound, but it's also part of the wabi-sabi tradition. It's not only for the visual, it helps a lot to give the room the perfect sound base and also the humidity. We were very much inspired by a meditation hall in a temple. You just use the light minimal. You just need where exactly people should see, and everything else should be very on a low level that people can have the feeling come back to themselves. At that moment, you and the food are one together. Once when you enter Oukan, you go through a path that is completely mirrored. People tend to watch into the mirror and want to see themselves, but we choose a dark mirror that you see yourself, but you don't really look deep because it's dark. The lounge area, we play with the Japanese tiles, flying tiles and tiles at the round wall. We also play with very much with light and shadow. In the temple, for the big festivals, all the highest monk always sit at this long table because the ceremony of food is something very special. All the monks are very aware at that moment where the food comes from, to be thankful for what you have in front of you. Also, we use that long table for our team to have our lunch together.
We do kind of really like fun, like more fun plating, more kind of like fun eating styles as well, like kind of to really force something upon the guests of how you want them to eat, especially like out of comfort zones, whether it be like with hands or something like that, which is very not normal in like a German culture of eating with your hands.
We have these tin dishes, which are from Japanese artists.
It's a hammock. We love to work with a surface. If you see like our table are granite stone, but we also fire the surface to have this not complete polish. So once you go with your hand, you feel like you touch a natural stone. And the tin is also similar.
And the fascinating thing about them is we can change the shape of them. We can bend them, so for every dish we can give them an individual shape. That's really fascinating. I have heard from several of our guests that they feel once they come here, and it begins with the entrance where you go through a rather narrow pathway, and then you come in here and it opens up, and you cannot really tell, is it day or night, is it winter or summer? So you really get into the present and you really forget about the world, and it gives them peace, and that's what they love it besides the food.